Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Hi, Jay Fallon, Slippery Slope. So today, when I'm recording this here in Australia, this is it's Wednesday, the 25th of September, 2024. Obviously, I've been away for a week. I go away, I work a week away, come back for a week, and I'd had all these things that I'd thought, well, this is what I want to talk about. Going through some stories, thinking, well, man, there's plenty to say. There's plenty going on in the world. There's plenty going on in Australia. And that I want to do some podcast episodes regarding. And then just the other night, I think it's 2 nights ago, when Monday night, I just got news that, well, first off, I'd gotten a message. People have been trying to ring me, my mum, my wife, and that, I got a message, pray for your a cousin of mine. He's had he's had something gone wrong, pray for him. And then anyway, I had all these missed calls, and then I get on the phone, I'm talking to my wife, and she said, no, he's passed away. He's died, my cousin. And uh, I hadn't seen him for a few years. Last time I'd seen him, I think we'd a big heap of us were down south in Brisbane. We'd gone to the beach area, I think, for Boxing Day. Last time I saw him, he was, very fit looking. He always looked after himself. He wasn't a drinker. He wasn't a smoker. He didn't do drugs or anything like that. He was younger than me. He's about the same age as my brother. So I get news Monday night he actually passed away very suddenly, very unexpectedly. Um, and I got to admit, it just threw me for a six. And I'd still come home thinking, oh, there's all these things I want to talk about, and then I'm just like, I can't, I just can't even concentrate on what's going on. I've been talking to his brother, his older brother, who's the same age as me, and just blown away by what's happened. But it's funny because I'd been talking to guys at work, and I'd been talking and just trying to trying to be a witness, a Christian witness, trying to get it across to them, what I believed in and what I thought the Bible says about where this world is going, what's happening in the world, and these guys they're all really nice guys, really nice guys, but extremely, like, couple of couple of them are to the extreme anti uh, religion. I suppose they look at it as being anti-religion, anti-God, or whatever. It's just, and it's like talking to them about God, about church, or about things that are relevant in the world today is like feels like smacking your head up against the wall sometimes. But you know, so my cousin passes away, and I've just been thinking. I was talking to them about it, and I was saying, it's just amazing how life can be so short, and it's just you here one day, and it can be here one day, and just gone the next, so unexpectedly. And like I said, I was thinking about all these things I want to talk about. And I thought, no, I'm just going to have, you know, I'm going to have a couple of days off. A couple of days off from podcasting about expressing my opinions, looking at the news and all that stuff, and just take in life, I think. But it all just reminded me about a couple of things about you can never, if you're a Christian, if you believe in the Bible, you can't stop trying to witness to people. Even even if you're working with people like who I work with, who are just anti-Bible, anti-God, even even people like that, you've still got to try and witness whenever you can. Try and tell people the gospel. So that was my first thought. My second thought was what the Bible says about us. our lives being so short. So I'm gonna put a song on here. Hopefully Spotify doesn't take it, doesn't cut the episode. But if they do, you'll be able to listen to it on YouTube as well. Or I'll redo the episode without the song. But my cousin and I, the first album I ever did, which is called Closer, it was released in 2000. And we did a song together. She'd come up with a song she wanted to do. It was Psalm 39, and it wasn't the whole psalm. It was verse 4, verse 4, 5, and 6. And I'll just read it to you because it talks about how short our life is. So from verse 4, it says, Lord, make me to know my end, and what is the measure of my days, that I may know how frail I am. Indeed, you have made my days as handbreadths, and my age is as nothing before you. Certainly every man at his best state is but vapor. Selah. Surely every man walks about like a shadow. Surely they busy themselves in vain. He heaps up riches and does not know who will gather them. And I was thinking about this verse, and just thinking about how our life is but a vapor, and thinking about my cousin. And he was, like I said, younger than I am, and just bang, gone. Still out there just trying to fulfill his dreams, living his life. Great bloke, just a nice, nice bloke. As far as I know, serving God, he was. So, he'll be in heaven with his father, who just so happens had passed away at the same age that he just passed away at. And anyway, so I was just thinking, and I was talking to friends, my mates at work, our life is so short, but a vapor. We're all but dust. And we need to cherish this life, cherish what we have, cherish the people around us, cherish our loved ones. Never be afraid to tell the people that we have in our lives that we do love them, how we feel about them, express our love for them. Don't be afraid to share the gospel, because you never know when time is up. Never know. And I know that, I talk about it. I don't even talk about it that much, but so many other people talk about like Bible prophecy and the end times and things. But people tend to, I think, we tend to forget sometimes. We're so focused on this is what the Bible's saying about where we're going in the future and how we're going to see the tribulation and all these things happening. But realistically, our time could be up at any second. Lord, make me to know my end and what is the measure of my days, that I may know how frail I am. That would be my prayer today. So I'm just going to leave you with this song. Like I said, hopefully Spotify doesn't take it down. But if they do, you'll be able to hear it. You can hear it on my J Fallon Music or J Fallon YouTube page, where I have my music. It's called Psalm 39. That's probably going to be me for a couple of days as I just wrap my head around life and take a few days off to chill. Anyway, my name's Jay Fallon. Enjoy the song, and remember to tell the ones that in your life that you love them. Share the gospel. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope. Psalm 39.
Lord, make me to know my end. What is the measure of my days, that I may know how frail I ages as nothing before you. Suddenly, every man at his best state is but vapor. Surely every man walks around like a shadow. Surely they busy themselves in vain. Heaps of riches and does not know who gather them, and does not know who will gather them. Lord, make me to know my end, and what is the measure of my days, that I may know how frail I am. You have made my days as handbreadths, and my ages as nothing before you. Suddenly, every man at his best state is but vapor. Surely every man walks around like a shadow. Surely they busy themselves in vain. Heaps of riches and does not know who will gather them, and does not know who will gather them. Lord, make me know my end. What is the measure of my